If you feel like you just cannot get a handle on your sugar cravings, like every day at 3 p.m. or every night after dinner, you just need something sweet. And once you start eating something sweet, it's game over. I want you to know this is not a you problem, and I promise you it's also not a willpower problem either. Over the last 10 years, I have helped hundreds of women end cravings and emotional eating. And there are almost always two things that every woman is doing every single day that make those sugar cravings worse, even without realizing it. If we haven't met before, I'm Sarah, registered dietitian, certified intuitive eating counselor, and mom of two, and former sugar addict myself. Now, women come to me after years of trying to figure out this whole sugar cravings thing. They're smart, they're disciplined, they've tried every diet, and yet they're still out of control around sugar. And it's because the very things that they're doing to be good are the exact things driving those cravings. So the first thing is that you're trying to eat perfectly during the day, whether that's just eating healthy, clean, staying within your low calorie budget, low carb, hitting your macros, just being good. All of it leads to the same place for most people, under fueling during the day. Now, diet culture has trained women to believe that the goal is to eat as little as possible. Meals have become basically snacks. Snacks are less than what a toddler needs, and what's seen as normal for a woman to eat is actually more like what a 2-year-old needs, not a grown woman. The problem is when you're underfueled all day, your brain goes on high alert for that quick energy. You know what that is? It's sugar, it's carby snacks, all the junk food essentially. So while you may be able to willpower your way through a few days or weeks, you are literally fighting your body's biology. So when 8 p.m. hits and you find yourself raiding the pantry after a long day or reaching for the chocolate after a 2-hour bedtime routine, this is your biology winning. The second problem I see most often is then this goes hand in hand with number one, is that you swear off sweets or you have rules in your head about how much is okay. Now, telling yourself that you shouldn't have the chocolate or that you can only have one cookie actually teaches your brain that sugar is special and scarce. So the minute you're stressed, you're bored, you're overwhelmed, your brain immediately goes to, ooh, where is that sweet stuff? I need it. That's why when you get around these foods, you can't say no or it feels impossible to stop. And if you've ever said, I must eat this now because I have to get it out of the house so I can be good again tomorrow, that's teaching your brain to eat sweets whenever they're there, even if you don't want it or need it. This is why the solution to cravings isn't to control with more rules, more tracking, or more restriction. It's learning how to actually get rid of your cravings before they even start. Now, in my practice, I do this by 3 steps. Number 1 is we've got to nourish your body to prevent the cravings. We've got to let go of those rules and restriction and trade that for fueling to balance blood sugar by eating enough and the right balance of all 3 macronutrients: protein, carbs, and fat. Yes, you still need carbs. The second step is to reconnect with your body. Instead of relying on macros or calorie counts to decide what you get to eat or when you get to eat or how much you get to eat, we use the best calorie counter that you have. That's your hunger and fullness cues. So you have to get back in touch with them and pair that with number 1. Now, the third step in this process is to shift your mindset around sweets and learn how to incorporate sweets in a way that they no longer hold power over you. You can take them or leave them. The goal isn't to never eat a brownie again. It's to be able to eat one and stop and feel full and satisfied, to let them live in your house without you needing to eat them until you're sick, and to be able to say no to the brownie when you don't really need it. These are the exact steps that I help my clients through inside my Undiet Method coaching program. If you are ready to eliminate cravings and be able to keep chocolate in your house without it calling your name all day long, I'd love to support you. If you want to learn more about how I can help, you can schedule a free intro call at the link below, or feel free to DM me on Instagram at busy.mom.nutrition. I've also linked that below.